Well, companies always morph. They become good companies, then they become bad companies. You just never know.
Yeah, if you had owned Enron for a long time, you made a lot of money. But if you said, I'm never going to sell it, you lost it all. Right. So you can't always think that way.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
We need to take another break, but when we come back, we'll finish with our fantasy finance segment where we're going to make picks, cover our picks from last month, and recap what we've been doing lately. Welcome back to the Trading Desk and our final segment, Fantasy Finance. This is our version of fantasy football. We're going to make picks, investment picks, could be sports picks, whatever we kind of feel like talking
Whatever's
about.
attractive.
Whatever we're looking at.
Let's just not talk about Michigan football again.
Okay,
let's just.
Well, I'm picking whoever's playing Michigan.
They're winning now, though, so we can talk about them.
Last month, I want to congratulate you guys. Boston Scientific is up $1 or so, 10% in a month's time. Not a bad call.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. The Canadian dollar, sorry, Dave, is now on parity. It's all over the newspapers.
Yep. Doing really well.
Nice work. What's
Thank
your pick for this?
And you, Jesse, you were along the trading desk.
The trading desk. We got another episode, so I guess I'm in the green too.
You're looking good.
My pick, I alluded to it a little bit earlier. Not too crazy about the half-point interest rate cut. I mean, I think it's great for solving the ills of the time being, but I think it's going to be inflationary. Bond markets already said they don't like it. I think being short bonds over the next few months is probably going to be a good bet.
So you're saying interest rates are going higher in your book?
That's absolutely correct.
There's definitely inflation out there. I mean, gold hit 7-year highs.
Commodities are hitting new highs.
745.
Heading back towards the highs.
Copper's back to its highs from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But Dr. Copper,
affectionately called Dr.
Dr. Copper, as Copper
He's got
goes,
a PhD in economics.
But Dr. Copper is bullish for the market, some would say. So
well,
how does that affect
the bottom line
gold
is,
and the other metals?
When you think about, though, we talk about inflationary. I mean, some of the problems we've been talking about here, we've been talking about U.S. specific. Mm-hmm. Globally speaking, a lot of these economies are still in good shape, creating inflationary aspects. By us cutting a half point, foreigners are a little concerned. They're pulling their money out, as was seen in the bond market, because of the inflation scare.
Saudis decided not to cut their rates.
Saudis did not cut their rates.
And foreigners are a huge owner of treasuries. So if they think the dollar's going to go down a little bit further, they'll go ahead and sell those treasuries. Interest rates will go up.
Exactly. So that's my premise.
Scenario.
That's my scenario.
Okay.
Matt?
I'm going to stick in the healthcare segment again, and a company called Nektar. NKTR is the symbol. They're a drug development company. They're actually they have income from drugs that they're selling. They've got a type 1 and 2 diabetes inhaler that they sell that is marketed through a large pharmaceutical company that they're making about $300 million in revenues a year off that product alone. And then they've got a number of other products that are in the inhaling area for different lung disorders. So
is this more of a new product play? Or
well, they've got both. They've got developmental products that are in phase 1, 2, and 3 in the drug pipeline, and then they have actual products. And the stock is trading at $9 today, off its bottom here recently in the high 7s, and only trading at about 4 times sales for a developmental drug company. It's very cheap.
And is this a shorter term or a longer term?
Longer term, I think you can own the stock. It's also got $4.50 in cash on the books, so they've got plenty of cash to sustain the burn. Yeah. And so I think it's a good long-term drug development company, a name that most people, again, opportunistic, aren't looking at.
Sure,
so to tie it all in. Jesse, what do you think?
I'm going to stick my neck way out and say it's time to buy the home builders. I think they're oversold. This is a short-term idea. A longer term, I don't like them. I think there are going to be a lot of them going bankrupt over the next few years.
So buying the home builders, how would you go about doing that?
The XHB is an ETF. It's essentially a mutual fund that trades like a stock on the stock exchange. You can go buy it, one share, one stock, you own all the home builders.
Right.
But it's a short-term play, like I said. I think they're simply oversold, and it's time for a bounce.
How long would you hold that? And what kind of return would you look for?
Over the next month, I think you could make a couple of bucks. It's a $22.
In 30 days, we're going to come back, and you're going to be out of it.
Absolutely.
5-10%.
Absolutely. It's going to be even better than my trading desk cost.
Wow. I don't know if anything.
We also had a quick question. Somebody emailed in to ask us about charts, and I wanted to let people know stockcharts.com. If you're interested in learning about charts, it's something we use every single day. Stockcharts.com is a free service, and they have a great education section to teach you how to read charts. It's stockcharts.com. So anyways, that's all the time we have. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, email us at questions@thetradingdesk.net, and we'll see you next time.